YouTube, welcome back to Digital Crypto News Macro Trends. Give me a subscribe if you appreciate that content. I'm trying to give you the hottest crypto content on the internet. We talking about that Tezos XTZ. Click where you at. And to be quite frank with you guys, I owe you guys an update on this one. But don't trip, guys. It's not all bad news. We're gonna take care of that right here and right now. We're gonna look at the XTZ price action in USD and BTC, because you know I love those Satoshis, baby. And after that, we're gonna take a glance at the cryptocurrency market sentiment as a whole. Take a look at that altcoin market cap. Take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. But then after that, you know how I like to get down? We get that FA and the TA and we mix it all up. That fundamental analysis, because there's some pretty interesting press releases coming down the pike for XTZ. But I can't give you guys everything right up front. Let's pull up the chart. All right, y'all, I'm sitting out here on the XTZ USD pair. Let's get it. So you guys know how I get down. I like to look at things long term and kind of zoom in. So right now we're on the weekly here, guys, just to get a flavor, get an understanding of what might come in the next coming months and year for Tezos. Shut up, Dub Digital. Tezos is dead. It sucks. My bags have been bleeding. That's exactly why we like to look at the longer term time frame. If you guys remember, Tezos was going insane at the beginning of February 2020. Shot up damn near 100%. Shot up again about 100%. And for the last 140 days, Tezos price went down about 50%. Dub Digital, see? Tezos does suck. Let me put this in perspective for you, and this is why it's important to understand and analyze charts, even back to their inception. See this little itty bitty point right here? Tezos was sitting on the $2 line, guys. This $2 mark has been pretty much an area of control for this whole entire price action occurring on Tezos for the last 2 years or so. Sometimes we're above and sometimes we're below. But one common thread is this: we keep getting pulled back to this $2 area. Recently, we broke above that area in 2020. What is this? $2.40? We're still within striking range of that area. And guys, please, I beg you, don't get all so zoomed up. Focus on the macro trend. Get it? Dub Digital, crypto news, macro trends. This is not a macro structure. This is not a macro structure. The whole entire structure makes up a macro structure. Do you feel me? And you'll see that, yeah, Tezos might have gone down 50% within the last, half a year, but from the bottom when it was going through the dirt, Tezos to its highest point rose up about 1,000%. And that's what's gonna save your mind, to keep you from going all insane, worrying about your altcoin bags, laying up at night, sweating, worried about sleeping on the couch and drinking vodka for dinner. Am I right? All right, Dub Digital, yeah, we got it. Allow me to jump into the daily. There's an area of control around the $2 area. We were below, pull back the baseline. We were above, pull back the baseline. At some point, investors are going to feel comfortable sitting above this $2 area. We've been doing this for damn near 800 days, guys. At some point, investors are going to feel good about Tezos being above $2. And when that happens, when sentiment switches within an investor's mind from defensive to offensive, we'll see less and less sell pressure and more buy pressure building up. Let's go ahead and draw a bottom trend line on this to try and understand what the trend of this price action is going to be moving forward. Huh? What? Dub Digital, that looks like a triangle. Now you're catching on, guys. And when we analyze the entire macro structure of this price action, we can see XTZ's price has been coiling up and broke out around February of 2020. And if I remember correctly, it was one of the best performing altcoins during that point in time. And let me lay the foundation right now, guys. When it comes to investing in cryptocurrencies, especially if you're a buy and hold investor, we know this stuff can move like crazy, man, with the ferocity of 1,000 lions, a soaring eagle. And when you're dealing with very volatile assets, guys, it's important to just monitor the bottom trend line. The trend is your friend until the end. Dub Digital, that's all cool and all, but what do you think the ultimate price is going to be for Tezos? Well, that's a hard one, guys. Just based off of this really roughly drawn fractal I put up on here, I'm looking at $7, $8, but I don't think that's the ultimate end price for Tezos. And why do I say that? As more and more people come into cryptocurrency and they start throwing their money into cryptocurrency, the price goes up higher and higher and higher and faster and farther. Get me so hyped. Price predictions go further and further out of the window, because no longer is the price action determined on actual geometry. It's determined on hype and emotion. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for Tezos to be above $100 a coin. Dub Digital, $100 a coin? You're tripping. Nah, I'm not tripping, because guys, Litecoin used to be $2 a coin. I was there. Bitcoin used to be $100. Don't be so quick to put things off as pure fantasy. We're sitting out out here on the XTZ BTC pair, because you know I love those Satoshis, baby. So guys, we're not going to spend 100 hours on this chart because it's pretty simple. I was expecting the price to drop at the lowest down to about 8,900 Satoshis. This thing dropped harder than that. At the lowest point, XTZ was about 5,900 Satoshis. So let's adjust our chart just a little bit here. Because this thing dropped harder in Satoshi value, I then rescaled the fractal to account for this. We can expect somewhere the next major impulse for XTZ to hit around 97,000 Satoshis. And it's not exactly the ultimate Satoshi price that I think XTZ is gonna hit this next bull cycle. Alright, Digital, I hear you. But why are you so convinced that altcoins are gonna grow in price? Sounds like you've been living under a rock and not watching my videos. Lucky for you, I'm here to explain exactly why I think that that's gonna occur. And the only price of admission is to hit that subscribe button. Did you guys do it? Are you done? Alright, cool. Let's get it. I pulled up something called the Bitcoin dominance chart. When you see green candlesticks form on this chart, that means that money is flowing into Bitcoin. When you see red candles form on this chart, that means money's flowing into altcoins. And you'll see some green rectangles on here, identifying areas where altcoins gained in value against Bitcoin. Because we like that. This is an altcoin channel. Notice in April 2017, altcoins gained approximately 60%, and that's when Bitcoin's going up. Then starting in May of 2020, we had something called a baby altcoin season. But that was just a little taste. Give you guys a little something, a little appetizer, because Bitcoin started shooting the moon and going up, went up about 20% in dominance. I wonder what's gonna happen now that dominance is starting to waver in the face of ultra crypto bullishness. But you know what, that's all speculation. Let's take a look at the altcoin market cap, understand what's going on. Alright guys, we're sitting out here on the total 2 index on TradingView, aka the altcoin market cap. So if you guys are new to my channel, you know that I have been identifying a fractal on the altcoin market cap. See this circle? Looks a lot like this one. Sometimes it's really that easy, guys. And I was out here preaching this thing about a month or two ago, guys, saying that the altcoin market cap was going to shoot up exponentially, because after this happened in 2017, the altcoin market cap went up about 300%. And going off the premise that history tends to repeat, if this looks like this, forming a similar structure, wouldn't it be reasonable to assume that the same thing would occur again? I think it would, guys. That's just me. Over the course of about a month or two, the price action was forming an ascending triangle. And since I've been telling my following about this, the altcoin market cap shot up at the highest point of the wick about 44%. And let's look how it's been following this fractal thus far. That looks pretty freaking good if you ask me. But Digital, what does this mean for my altcoin bags then? Well guys, it means a lot more money's about to come into this space. You see Bitcoin, you see Ethereum, you don't think they're gonna leave all the other altcoins down there on the dirt, do you? Not from my experience. But that's not financial advice, y'all. Y'all are adults. Gave you a little bit of the secret sauce so you could better understand why I'm so confident in the long-term trend of crypto and where it's going. But I did enough talking on that TA, because if you follow the Digital channel, you know that I get the TA and the FA and mix it all up. Those closer to the information profit. Simple as that. Cointelegraph, dated November 13th of 2020. Tezos upgrade reduces smart contract fees by 75% to attract DeFi. Tezos is seeking to attract DeFi developers, implementing a protocol upgrade that reduces smart contract gas fees by roughly 75%. That's big, guys, because like, dang, I don't know about you, but like Ethereum is costing me a small fortune just moving it around. The size and complexity of the smart contracts is limited by gas constraints, and so people attempting to build contracts with rich functionality have needed improvements to those constraints for some time. The Delphi upgrade, including optimizations to gas consumption, including a reduction in the base count of manager operations from 10,000 to 1,000 gas units. With the update, Tezos blocks can now include 3.5 times more simple XTZ transactions and 4 times more multi-asset transfers, as contracts can perform 10 times as many internal calls as was possible prior to Delphi's implementation. Digital, why the heck is this important? I'm pretty sure Tezos was cheaper than Ethereum already. Well, now they're like 2/3 more cheap. So that's cool. And then 2, it shows you how nimble and able to adapt Tezos really is. You know how it takes like Bitcoin and Ethereum like forever to do anything? Tezos is like showing out, doing ballerina moves all over the place, light as a feather. I wish this is something that most other blockchains could implement, because to be honest, the world moves fast. We ain't got like a year to do everything. Next on the chopping block, dated December 28th of 2020, announcing the USDS stablecoin on Tezos from Stably. USDS is a stablecoin created by Stably, built on the FA2 token standard and issued by Prime Trust, a Nevada chartered trust company that is also the regulated administrator of USDS. USDS will use TZIP15 and TZIP17 standards, which will allow for lightweight token permissioning and gas relaying. And guys, that's a little complicated to hear. Digital, why is Stably using Tezos? Guys, I'm not done with the article. Our experience with high and rising rising gas costs on Ethereum led us to begin looking into new ecosystems in which to launch USDS and our stably prime platform. Tezos stood out in its ability to routinely coordinate protocol upgrades and implement functionality improvements. What'd I tell you guys in the last article? Okay, looks like you forgot. I said that Tezos' ability to just decrease its gas fees like lickety split was a big deal, because we got a lot of other companies thinking the same way, looking at Tezos saying, well, what happens if I need the parameters to change? Can you do that for me, blockchains? Blockchains would answer no. And that's something that moving, breathing, living, growing businesses need. But this next article is really cool for you Tezzy bakers out there. Tezos Israel develops hardware device to protect network validators' staked assets. Israel-based innovative hub focused on the proof-of-stake blockchain network, Tezos, bringing out a security device it says will better secure the staked assets of network validators. Tezos Israel said in a press release Monday that the hardware security modules developed in partnership with Hub Security will allow validators to store their private keys in a secure cloud or in a separate physical unit, avoiding theft and network disruptions. A kind of server, the new device is powered by a mini hardware security module, HSM, that acts as a user's remote control and software that allows bank-level two-factor authentication, and down here they say it's better than a hardware wallet, and that's super cool, guys. The main sticking point I had with actually becoming a Tezos baker, I gotta know 100% that not only my funds are secure, but everyone staked with me is secure. Telos not only realized this as a big problem, but they actually made a device. In my view, this is a big boy blockchain. All right, guys, just want to bring you a quick update on Tezos. I looked at my watch and said it's been a minute, and my XTZ homies need me. But what I really want you guys to focus on is that mid to long-term projection. Investing with the trend is what's going to make you money. We went over the Bitcoin dominance chart. We looked at the altcoin market cap, and the price action is following the fractal that we identified about a month or two ago. But you know what? Do what y'all gotta do. This is not financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet. If you appreciate the content, give me a like, comment, subscribe, dub digital, crypto news, macro trends. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.